NDIBISANGANA and her husband Shukuru took us to where they buried their newborn son just a few hours before we met them. They said they fled their village last week when the M23 rebel group bombed it. They walked for 3 days, sleeping rough on the roadside, to reach here.
The child was very tired in my womb because of the days I spent on the road. My pregnancy started feeling very bad. Then yesterday I gave birth, but the child passed away today.
Their son, just 10 hours old, is one of the youngest to die in the conflict between Congolese government forces and M23, widely understood to be a proxy of neighbouring Rwanda, although Rwanda denies it. This is their new home, among many new arrivals at this camp for displaced people on the outskirts of the city of Goma. Florence BIHOHIKE showed us where people are sleeping. She was a farmer and a community health worker until she fled the fighting earlier this year. She told us 22 children have died here and 8 women have had miscarriages in the last 10 days.
We're fleeing the bombs, getting tired on the road and sleeping outdoors, so you have babies stillborn. Some miscarriages are the direct consequence of the trauma from being bombed by the rebels. Some are dying in their sleep just a few days after being born because of living in such bad conditions.
There isn't enough food to eat. Many people here are surviving on just one meal a day, and the shelters aren't adequate. It's raining heavily almost every day here at the moment. Some people were given a plastic sheet by the government. Others told us they had to sell it just to be able to afford food. So they've made shelters from leaves and sticks instead. There isn't enough clean water to drink, and there are tens of thousands of families here struggling in these conditions with hardly any help. Congo's army says its new offensive will help. It lost ground to M23 over the last year. Now it's pushing back, bombing rebel positions with fighter jets and attack helicopters. M23 wrote in a statement that it's the airstrikes that are displacing people. Everyone we spoke to here said they ran in fear before that, as soon as the rebels came close. M23 are widely known for forcing civilians to fight or work, and for killing them if they don't. Nobody here knows if or when it will be safe enough to go home. In the meantime, they desperately need help. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Goma, Democratic Republic of Congo.